Hey guys, okay, so check out how cute this little thing is. It's 16 ounces, it's adorable. Anyways, I have the links to these and the 24 ounces below. There will be like the little keychain links or the 3 dots or something. Find that below somewhere. And it'll say Breeze Faves. So you can click that and you can find these cuties there. I did get them on Amazon, but we're gonna put something cute on it. We're also going to turn this into a little shaker box. This is from Target, and it's gonna actually be super cute because we're gonna fill it with some pom-poms. I have some leftover red ones from Dollar Tree, and then I have some that I did pick up from Hobby Lobby. All right, so let's get started. I believe all the links you need to are below. I don't have a keyword today, so please just say hi. So that way the video just kind of pops up at the top of everybody's thing. As long as people are saying hi, we should be good. And let's see. I'm loving all of these shaker shadow boxes. I think this one is from Target, so I don't have a link for it. I did try and look for one, but I couldn't find it. It was in the dollar section, so there's that. But we are going to put this design on the front, and is this it? No, that's not the right one. I don't know where our fuss cloth went, y'all. It's somewhere, so I'm just gonna try and stick it to me the best I can. And let's set this on here. Now, let me tell you what I wanted to do. Because this is so adorable and it says hugs and kisses, I wanted to get a bag of Hershey's Kisses and fill up the whole box with it. So when I get to the store to do it, I will probably fill it up, but for now we will just use what I have on hand, okay? Now, let's see. We're gonna use, let's see, I think we're gonna use red. No, we're gonna use white. Oh, you know what? Even better. We're gonna do like a little marble. How about that? We can do an ombre. Ombre or marble, we could do either of those. So I'm gonna grab a couple of squeegees here. Okay, I'll go ahead and do this one as a mixture, and then we can do a marble on this. All right, how does that sound? I'll throw in a little bit of slate rose too. So when we're doing a marble effect, so literally just like a marble is, it's very all over the place. You can also call this hot mess technique, and it's just a bit of everything. It's a big hot mess, okay? That's what it is, and that's why I love it. Okay, say hi when you pop on. But what we do is we're gonna take a little bit and you're just gonna dot it around. You don't need a whole lot, and whatever you don't use, like once we smear it all around, it's gonna have to be trashed, okay? You can't really save it after we put it on here because it's gonna mix all together. So I'm gonna go in here, I'm gonna drop in some white. I'm gonna grab a little bit more white because I probably should have put more white than red. But, all right, I'm gonna hang on to that. And then I'm gonna bring in a little bit of this. This is slate rose. And I think at the end of the month, it will be retiring or it will go away. So if you don't have slate rose, be sure to grab it. Okay. All right, I'll put a little bit of extra down there. So now what we're gonna do is you're just gonna take one of your squeegees, and I've got a napkin right here. So we're just gonna, you could do like a little figure 8 the whole way through if you wanted, or you could just kind of swipe it straight across or zigzag it. Once I start to get, it starts to mix, okay? So you see it starting to mix like all together. It's becoming pink. I like to wipe it off and then continue going again. just because I see the colors starting to mix in together and blend. That's the word. They start to blend, and I don't want that. I really want you to be able to see the different colors coming together. All right. So I'm just gonna pull across real quick, make sure everything is covered. Wipe that off, and I'll throw this away. Like I said, that's how much we had to waste. So you really don't need too much on there. And I'm gonna start pulling this up. Wiggle it across. Sorry, my cousin was calling me. Okay, so I'm gonna wash this off real quick, but let me show you guys how this came out. Doesn't that look really neat? Isn't that cool? Ah, I love it. Okay, so in the background, you know what we could do? Y'all, I didn't even check to see if I put it on the right way. How do I remove this? Oh, it's on the side. We're okay. I got this shadow box at Target. Okay, at Target. So in the background, we could use our favorite transfer ever, right? We could do this one, and we could do the same thing. Let's see how it would look, right? You could do it all one color if you wanted. You could leave it blank if you wanted. Whatever you want to do. It's your project, right? Okay. Let's see. We're going to grab some red here. Now in this one, I will have to put a little bit more white in here because I'm going to want to brighten it up just a bit. Not too much red. Okay, so I'm going to grab my white and I'm going to put, like I said, I'm going to put a little bit more white in here. If you guys are just popping on, hit that heart button for me. Let us know that you're here and watching. And all the links are going to be below in the pinned comment. All right. And I have a new little link up that says Breeze Faves. And that's going to be all of my favorite things from Amazon. Feel free to check that out whenever you want. I'll try and keep it up there on all the videos so you can always come back to any of the videos and find it. Okay, let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna get going with this. We're gonna just swipe. Let me get this corner out here. See, now the color is just pink. So I'm going to wipe that off because I really want to keep, the different colors, right? I don't want it to just all be pink. I want it to be our little hot mess marble technique. So like I said, every now and then you may have to just wipe it off a bit. Now I'm just filling in some spots. Filling in some of the gaps is going to be okay. Just whatever color you have on hand will probably do just fine. Ooh, let me get a little bit of red in here because I'm missing some paste on the side. All right. There we go. Now we'll pull that up. That is so pretty. Oh, I should have cleaned the other one. One moment. Hold, please. Where am I even gonna put this? Okay, let's put that back there. Let's spray this so I can show y'all. Look how cool. Isn't that cool? It says something went wrong. Okay. I'll have to figure that out later then. I'll try again. I'll see if I can mess with it and get it fixed. It was something new I tried today, so, you know. Sometimes new takes a little bit of a trial and error, right? Hi. You're good. We're still here. All right, let me get this one over here so I can spray it. And then we are going to fill it with our little pom-poms. We'll close it up. I'm just letting this back part dry just a little bit while I'm cleaning this. And then I'm going to show you guys another technique. So the one we just did right now that you guys are looking at, okay, that's going to be your hot mess technique or your marble, okay? So hot mess, marble, it's swirly, right? It literally looks like marble. I like to go on a figure 8 just to get that more of the swirly stuff in there. But you can pull it straight across if you'd like. But we're about to do an ombre one where you're gonna mix 2 colors and really blend them in. So I'm gonna show you how to do that. I'm gonna do it on glass, on a glass cup, and I'm actually gonna do it in, I'll do it in paste, okay? When you're using it on glass, you can actually use it in ink, and you can bake it in the oven, y'all. Because I don't think I have the colors in ink right now, so I won't be able to do it in ink. But no worries, because I can just wash off the paste once Valentine's Day is done, and I can put another design on it, right? It'll last me, you know, at least a few washes or so before the paste starts to come off anyway. All right, so let's dry the back of this. Let me move those out of the way. I'm just gonna cover these temporarily because I don't want them to dry out, y'all. Okay. There we go. And let's move my keyboard. So again, hit the hard button. Do you guys like using hot mess, or do you prefer ombre, or do you just like normal? Which one is your favorite to use? Hello. Thank you. Hey, Lynn. Hey, Emerson. Let's see. Thank you, guys. Okay. And then, like I said, I will try and figure out that other link later. So sorry if it doesn't work right now, but it'll be fine. I can definitely post the link to these in the VIP group later if you guys want those, since the link isn't pulling up for us right now. Okay. So this is how it's gonna look normal, right? And then you can fill it with whatever you want. Can you guys see that? That looks pretty neat. Right? Now, like I said, since this is hugs and kisses, I thought it'd be super cute to fill it with kisses. Hershey's Kisses, right? You like to try all of them? Good. Good, good, good. I do think it is pretty fun to try it all, and then just kind of see what you like. I find hot mess. Ooh, we probably don't even need all of these. Hot mess is one of my favorites just because it's super easy, you guys. You can't mess it up. Literally can't mess it up. All right, these dark pink ones are a little bit smaller because I couldn't find, they didn't have the other size, but I think it's gonna look pretty cool. And then we had a few of these left over of the red ones, so we're just gonna use those in there. All right, let me mix these up a bit. Okay, let's push those down. So unlike the one that we had yesterday, yesterday's had a slit in the top. Was it yesterday? No, it was 2 days ago. Okay, had a slit in the top. See, this is too much. It's too many, right? See, with this, if you're gonna use all these different colors, you're not gonna be able to see that design there, right? So, I think it would be a bit difficult, but let's kind of see. I'm gonna take these out real quick. I'm just gonna put them, let's just put them on the table. And I'm gonna put all white in here from the bag, the leftover that I have in the bag. And let's see if that helps. Oh, that looks like cotton. I mean, not cotton, it looks like snowballs. My hands have so much paste on it right now. Okay, I think that's good. We'll get the idea. Let's see how it looks with just one color. So if I were doing all of the colors, I definitely would just use maybe one color instead of the hot mess one. Oh yeah, much better. See, you can see all of them in there. So if you want to use pink pom-poms, then maybe do the lettering in white, but nonetheless, it's still pretty cute. I like it. I think I kind of want to throw in the little pink ones, like a little bit of pink in here, but the little ones. Maybe we throw in a few red ones too. Let's see what that looks like. There you go. It's like just enough. You can still see everything in there. I think that looks cute. So we'll leave that one like that. I'll have fun cleaning that up later. But let's do this one real quick, okay? So I'm gonna do this. It's got XOXO on it. And I will go ahead and do this in, let's do 2 colors for the ombre, okay? So I'm gonna place it on here. Okay, I'm gonna place it on there. Then let's do white and slate rose. Okay, I need another mini squeegee. I think I'm washing the majority of them. Okay, so we're gonna do ombre. Now, how we do ombre is you're gonna take the dark, you're gonna do less of the darker color, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and do slate rose on the bottom, and then I'm gonna do white across the top. Now, how I do this is I'm just gonna pull like normal across the top part, and when I get close to the area where I want them to start blending and mixing, I just get to a point where I don't want them to touch. Okay, like I'll show you in a second. Let me get this part down. I left a little bit extra of white. Let me show you what I'm talking about. At the bottom there, I left some extra white because that's gonna help us blend in a second. Okay, so now I'm gonna do the same thing with our slate rose. So I'm gonna pull it all the way across the bottom. Okay, like I normally would. Then I'm gonna add just a little bit of extra where I'm going to blend. So let me show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so I'm gonna put that away. We really are done with our colors. So let me close those since they've been open for a while. Check it out. Okay, do you see how there's a gap in the center? We're going to mix and blend right there, and we want it to blend nicely, okay? So you will need a towel or a napkin on hand because we're gonna get our hands a little dirty. No keyword tonight, guys. The designs, below you'll see like a link, and it'll be there on my website. Okay. Let's see. So I'm just going to start with my finger, and I'm just going to start blending the two together. Okay. Once I start blending the two, I'm going to wipe my hand off because it's going to be quite a bit of paste on my hand. I'm going to wipe that off, and then I'm going to blend a little bit further down, and then I'm going to blend up a little bit too. And I just kind of wipe my hand off in between because I don't want too much to go up. I don't want too much to go down as far as the colors. Like I don't want a dark red up at the top. So you guys kind of see. All right, let's see how this came out. I had a little bubble right here. I didn't see it before I started. So I might have a little bit of bleeding there. Not a big deal because we can always just wipe it, clean it up when it dries. How neat is that, y'all? Isn't that cool? Right? So there's what it looks like. And that's how it came out. Yay! Ombre is awesome. You see my little bubble? It's between the X's there. You wouldn't be able to tell unless I pointed it out or you looked really closely. But once it dries, what I can do is I can take a Q-tip. I can clean it up pretty easily because I use paste. Now, if you want to use ink, you can use ink and you can bake it in the oven for it to be permanent, you guys. Okay, so I used paste today. If you want it to be permanent on glass, bake it in the oven. As long as it can go in the oven and it's safe, then you can use ink, okay? And you can also use ink on clothing and heat press it or set it with a heat press. All right, so now that that is done, let me just show you real quick how these go back on. I'll show you how they go back on the little backer sheets real quick. We're gonna dry that off. I'll show you both of them so you can see the two different techniques side by side. So we go shiny side back onto the adhesive, and then you can reuse it however many times you want, like 8, 10-ish. I am not sealing my cup, okay? I'm not sealing my cup because if I go to wash this, you guys, I'm washing the inside of the cup mainly, right? I will wash the outside with just a little bit, but I'm not going to go and scrub the outside. So, because I'm not scrubbing the outside, it could probably stay on there for a little bit. Like, I don't know, maybe 3 to 4 washes. It's up to you how often you use it and how well you take care of it, okay? If you scrub over it, the paste will come off. If you just rinse the outside with water, it's not gonna come off, okay? You do need to either just let it sit dry or pat it dry, but don't wipe it, because if you do wipe it, it will come off, right? You put that little bit of pressure on it, it will come off. If you wanna seal it, you can seal it with dishwasher safe Mod Podge. That'll work. You definitely can do that. We did that to a couple of ours. The straw came with the cup. Yeah, the straw came with this cup. Let me, here's what I'll do is I will put the link to the cups in the comments real quick because that other link isn't working. I don't know why it's not working. Okay. So here we did that one, right? And then we did this one, just so you guys can kind of see. I know this is a little bit difficult to see from far away, but we did an, what is this? Hot mess. So it's got 3 different colors. It's got like a marble effect to it. The other one, let's see, it says that you're able to click it, but I guess for whatever reason, it's not allowing you to have the info. So let me give you copy and paste. Okay, I just put in the comments, you guys, the link to the jars. They are in the Amazon. These are the 16-ounce ones. These are the ones that I bought. They come in a 6-pack, super cute, okay? I got these in the dollar section at Target. The pink is shimmer. No, it's not. It's not even a shimmer. Sorry. Slate Rose. And this one's going to go away after the end of the month. Okay. Yay. Awesome. That's okay if you missed it. You can just jump back on, watch it. So just remember, you guys, if you guys purchase in January, if you buy $100 on my website, which you can find in the pinned link, the pinned comment below, there will be a shop here. Click that. You can shop all the things. The transfer I used today is called Hugs and Kisses. So if you search for Hugs on my website, you'll be able to find it. And also, again, if you spend $100 on my website this month only, you get a free bundle. You get a free bundle, which comes with, these numbers. It comes with the welcome to our home or my home. And then it comes with a surface. Okay, it's a $45 value, absolutely free. You just have to spend $100 on the website and you get it. You cannot buy those items. You can only earn it free, okay? Also, if you decide that you want to do something like what I do, whether it's just crafting for fun and for your friends and family, click the shop here button, and at the top it says become a designer. Feel free to look over the info, but our kit, our like sign up kit is normally $99, you guys, but it's $59 this month only. It's the special they've got going on to sign up, and you get 40% off of everything. So it's also a really great deal. Feel free to send me a message. We can chat about it if you want to know more info. But feel free to look on the website as well, okay? Waiting on yours? Yes. Yes, you have to get the Slate Rose. I don't know what I'm going to do when it goes away, because then I can't use it next month, like once you can't buy it. And I'm like, no, Slate Rose is like my jam. I love it so much. So, all right, guys. If you didn't see, on the inside, we used our most favorite vintage rose pattern and then threw in some of those pom-poms. But just wanted to show you guys a couple of different techniques. All right, y'all. Well, I will see you guys again tomorrow. Be sure to join the VIP group, because what is tomorrow? Tomorrow is Saturday. No, today is Saturday. Tomorrow is Sunday. Oh my gosh. Okay. I don't know. But join the VIP group because we do a lot of stuff in there. Okay? A lot of giveaways, I should say. We're starting those back up. So, anyways, I will see you guys later. Okay? Have a great evening and have a good rest of your weekend. Bye, y'all.